Cuba continues to deal with a critical fuel shortage as Canadians try to make their way home before the situation gets worse.
Travel officials say no one should plan on going to the island nation for at least 2 to 3 months and potentially much longer. Here's Pat Foran with a consumer alert. Pat.
Michelle and Nathan, Canada is the #1 source of international tourism for Cuba, and the Cuban Tourist Board apologized for ruined vacations. There's a growing sense things are going to get worse before they get better, and that travel there will be off limits for some time.
Canada's major airlines have canceled flights to Cuba and have been sending empty planes to get Canadians back home. People vacationing there say the situation continues to deteriorate, even for staff working at resorts.
They're being asked to stay here for a week at a time because they don't have enough fuel to actually, for the buses to bring in workers.
TICO, the Travel Industry Council of Ontario, says travelers who have had their vacations canceled will be reimbursed. You'll have 3 options.
They either owe you a refund, a voucher, or if you want to travel to a different destination at a different time. But the key there, it's the consumer's choice, not the tour operators.
Cuba is known as a value destination, so for anyone rebooking to another sunny spot for the upcoming March break, they should expect to pay more.
Cuba is one of the least expensive all-inclusive destinations, so people are looking at having to pay additional monies to travel.
Cuban tourism officials issued a statement saying the Cuba Tourist Board in Toronto offers its most sincere apologies to the thousands of passengers whose long-awaited vacations have been disrupted.
I think the winter season is a write-off at this point.
A travel industry expert says trip cancellation policies could help some consumers if Canada moves its travel advisory from level 2 to level 3. Currently, Canadians are advised to exercise a high degree of caution, but the government could say Canadians should avoid all non-essential travel to Cuba.
It's our government just protecting their people from going to a country right now that will have blackouts, lack of food, lack of medication.
While Canadians primarily go to Cuba during winter months, some do vacation there during the summer or book trips for the fall. But with so many uncertainties, Canadians may want to avoid Cuba until it deals with the many issues it's facing.
And the process of getting Canadians home from Cuba could take another week or more. Some people are having problems, but others say their trip has not been impacted, and they plan to stay until their vacation is over. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.
If you have a consumer story idea, email us at alert@ctv.ca.